Hello, hello, hello. How's everybody doing? Still trying to get set up. Y'all give me a second. Um, My apologies. I got a call right before I was supposed to go live. Let's see. I think I do that and that. And then I go. Let's see. Is that right? Kind of, sort of, not really. Hey, hey, hey. Let me open you guys up on my other phone so I can see the comments. My apologies for the delay. Let's see, where can I find me? Oh, there I go. Grand Rising, Lauren and Chandra, how are you? Welcome to the live. Alright, there we go. So that is most definitely in the way. But that's what we're going to be using to create this gift. Stemless wine glasses. Let's see. I need a better angle. Hold on, y'all. Maybe if I do this and do that, and then do that. It's dark over here. Where's my light? Oh well, I'm gonna go ahead and get started because I'll be all day fooling with this. Sorry, y'all. It's out of the way, even though I need that to be there. Let's put you right there. Let's bring you over. You see Barbie back there? Alright, I think that's a little bit better. Grand Rising, Grand Rising. How's everybody doing this morning? I hope you're having a great day. I'm having a good day. I am working on an adult Easter order. So, let me tell you what they requested. Now, this particular customer has purchased has purchased multiple gifts from me. The recipient of this particular gift is this will make their third gift of mine that they've received from this person. So I thought that was pretty cool. She requested an adult Easter basket. So I asked her, what did adult Easter basket mean? Was she talking about candy and eggs and snacks and activities for an adult? Or was she talking about spiritual, inspirational type of basket for an adult? And she said definitely the inspirational. Um, I asked about prayer cards. I said it. She didn't. And or journal, something of that sort. And she agreed to that. Said that would be beautiful. Um, the recipient's favorite color is black. She also likes green. And she likes wine. So I'm trying to put some of all of that into this gift. So the basket that I've selected for this gift is just one of the actual Easter baskets. It's a white Easter basket. This is the larger size. I got this one from the Dollar General. And I need to find my brush. Usually with these wicker baskets, especially before I send them out, I want to go through and take, I have a little brush duster thing, and I just dust it off because some of this stuff is just like some of the rattan is poking through. And I mean, it's not a big deal, but you know, if you want to, you can use a brush to do that. Also, I've been trying to shape this basket a little bit better. So I'm pretty sure that's contributing to some of my little white plastics on there. Hey, After George, welcome. Um, so in addition to this is actually the wine glass rack. I got this one from Dollar General. It's going in to the gift. I got her a set of stemless wine glasses. These are Dartington stemless wine glasses, the British Wine Glass Company. So there are two in there. I selected this because of them being wine glasses and the black and white packaging. I thought that would be good. I found some inspirational decor. These little blocks, desktop blocks, and each side actually has a different saying on it. So with there being the green and black, I figured we'd pull this in if I need to. A couple other things that I've brought out are these, I guess they're jewelry boxes. I don't really remember exactly what type of box it is. But we open it up. Hi, Jatanarans. That is not how you say your name. My apologies. Jataras. Hi there. Thank you. But this particular box I got from the Dollar General as well. This is $5. We're going to add this in there. Go ahead and take the price tag off of that before I forget. And I don't think there's one on the block. I did the all sides. So we got that. This I've already removed the price tag. It was $15 at Dollar General. And these wine glasses are $24 retail. So we got those items. I also selected a green handbag. It's like an emerald green. It's got multiple sections inside. So there's a zipped compartment on this side, a snap compartment in the middle, and then another zip compartment over there. It's got a long crossbody strap. And then this front pocket actually opens and you can twist the clasp, close it. So I'm gonna put this one in there. I pulled a couple of candles out. I have a green, lavender, and eucalyptus candle. I also have a boho linen scented candle, but I pulled it because it has the black and white and some of the gold or yellow in there, but I pulled that for the black and white. I also have a little scented candle here. It's kind of like a little flower. So I pulled that one as well. So I don't know which ones of those I'm going to use. I pulled a couple of vases, greeneries, to add to the gift as well. So I got this black one, black vase, black container with the grasses at the top. And I also pulled a clear container with one particular bud, which I guess I could change that out to a different flower, and a little bit of greenery. So I don't know which of those I'm going to use. I also pulled a black loofah, which I do have green and probably gold also. And some Dove, which is eucalyptus oil. So that would actually go well with our eucalyptus candle. So that's a good thing. I do have a fragrance here. This is a Dream Girl. So of course I pulled it for the black and white packaging. And the black loofah, which I also have like an emerald green, I think with like some gold in it. I may switch that out, but I'm trying not to do too much green, you know, but I think I'm already at too much green. But I'm gonna see if I can't tone that down. I have a little book here. We'll be adding that, and possibly an inspirational journal. I was really looking for some that had more of the earth tone colors in it. I have this one, and I also have this one already in my stash. So I pulled these from inventory, but I'm really not liking the pinks in there. But I do like that this is more of my shade of green for the rest of the green. So this may be it. And as far as prayer cards, these are the two that I have. Now, I do have the new prayer cards, but those are also, one's blue and then one's like a pink. So I don't know about either of these. I'm not liking the packages. And I actually can't find my other two sets of prayer cards. So these are some that I had in inventory, so I pulled those. And we'll see if we're going to go with either of those. So that's what I have. We'll get started building. I've already put some foundation, established my foundation. And let's see. I don't have any black paper. I don't think. I'm pretty sure I don't. I was looking for it earlier and I couldn't find it. So let's see. I do have some napkins. Thank you guys so much for joining me and giving me a thumbs up. I appreciate it. Hey, Miss Ava Mae. Grand Rising. Thank you so much for joining. Hope you're having a good day. Try not to do that. And let's see if we can't get the bottom of this covered. I hope your day is blessed as well. And right now, all I'm using is the, I hate to put y'all on pause, but y'all can't see. It's dark over here. Let's see if this will be enough to cover it. I think it will. I think we're good. Let's get this in here. And this will also help me see if I really want to do black shred on here or if I want to do a different color. So I'm just tucking my tissue down over my foundation. So now we have an Easter basket with a black base. It's all sturdy. And we're going to get started building. I think I want that up on the side. And what else can I put back here? Let's put the wine glasses. I'll take this close. Make sure there's nothing else on there. And no shots on. I had scheduled. Oh, these are cute. They got the little label on the front. Nice little glass. Let's get those back in. Get that closed. Hi, Deep. How are you? So it'll stay a little bit better. Probably do it on that side too, because I kind of need this to be stable. And how am I going to secure this? So here, let's stage first, because I'm going to glue this stuff down, tape it down, and it don't even fit. So I think I want, from the back view, we're going to do the wine glasses and the wine rack. Okay, that's better. So we'll do that there. On the front, let's do this. And I could have the purse sit there. I have a candle. eucalyptus. Maybe. I don't know. It's getting kind of busy. And then I guess I could put my dove there. But I don't really want it covering my purse or my candle. Let's put it on a black side. Some more of a blackish on. Put that there. Okay. I'm liking it. I'll figure out something up here. I still don't have, is it prayer cards or a journal? But I could always put them behind there. Alright, I think that's how we're going. What you guys think? Now my arm's probably all in the way. My apologies. Let's get this stuff secured so it doesn't go tumbling. I don't really want to secure it until I know exactly what I want, where I want it. Do something amazing today, or love without limits. I think do something amazing today. And then, what else did I have over here? The dove. So I want it right there. Alright. Let's add our block. I think I may just want to put a glue dot on the bottom of this and a little bit of tape to secure him. Let's find some glue dots. Hey Hope. Hey Betty Dandy. Welcome. Thank you guys so much for coming in. I don't want to put a lot on there because I don't want this to tear up the surface. So here, let's put one. Crap, and I caught the paper and not the bag. The box. All of this doggone stuff I could have caught, and I caught with a one piece of paper right there. Let's see. I don't think I'm going to put any tape on there because I don't want to pull off. I want to pull off the stuff. Here, let's put some of this little transparent Dollar Tree tape, and I'm out of tape. Let's see. Is there tape in there? No, that's glue dots. And this is double-sided tape. How are you today, Miss Betty and Hope? I'm putting it on that side. Let's get me a point of contact. I think I'll do it right here. Really secure it to the wine glass. The wine holder. And then I'll gently press it against the box, and hopefully that'll keep the box from being too. And let's get this. We got one and done. I got to put this down exactly where I want it to be the first time. I think I got it. I definitely did not. I got that, but not this. I need some tape. Let's find some tape. Double-sided was looking for my light also while I was over here. I don't know where in the world that light is. It is entirely too big to be lost. Let's see. How am I going to do this without tape? I'm going to have to get some tape. Still ain't going to stick. All right. All right, let's do this. Put some glue at the bottom, tape at the bottom, and then we're going to put a couple of glue dots on here because I do not want this moving at all. And this stuff really, it really should not affect this box. But it's a multi-sided box, so I think it'll be okay. All right. And, oh, there we go. So now that we got that attached to the back, I think we're going to put another piece of tape on this. All right. We'll put that there. So which one do you like better? It's going to turn out nice. It says, thank you. We have a couple different candles. So I got this black and white one and this little guy. And I also have the green. And the recipient, the person that is ordering the basket, she's ordered a number of gifts from me. But the person she's giving this to, this will be their third gift from me that I've designed. So I thought that was pretty cool. Clean out the top of this candle some. This stuff always comes so dusty and stuff from those stores. It's craziness. Oh, and I gotta take that tag off. But I have this green candle also. So her favorite color is black, and green is a close second. She requested an adult Easter basket. And I wanted to know, my questions to her was she talking about candy, snacks, eggs, activities for an adult, or was she talking about an inspirational, religious type gift for an adult? And she said religious. So I was like, okay, cool. So I pulled some items and took a picture and sent it to her. And she liked the items that I selected and said the only requirement, um, or the one thing that she wanted to make sure I included was the wine rack. So I got that in there. And this lady is a mother figure to her. She's gotten her multiple gifts of different types. So that kind of had me a little shook at first because I was like, man, I don't want to give her something that I've already given her before. So I wanted to do something a little different. So I didn't. I know, hey, Miss LaBrenda. I know I have not used these wine racks or these glasses since I got them. So I was like, okay, that may be what I use. So I got an Easter basket. I'm going to use this one. And like I say, the favorite color is black. So I know I have black shred. I also have like a green, but we'll play it by ear because I don't want it to be too dark. But then again, I definitely want to include the black, and I don't have a lot of actual black in here. So I think the shred will be okay, but I can always put in like the natural filler, um, that beigeish filler or whatever. So besides the items that you see here, I have a couple of different candle items. LaBrenda says she's loving the green. We have a green candle, which is eucalyptus and lavender. She likes earthy tones, so I take it that means not fruity and stuff. I don't know if that means floral. So I went, I'm thinking, okay, earthy, you can't get more earthy than eucalyptus and other plant herbs. So I got a eucalyptus candle. I also have this black and white boho linen candle from Dollar General. And it's kind of an earthy scent. It's kind of like a honeysuckle to me. It's giving honeysuckle. And then I have this little baby candle, which is like a little cactus. And y'all excuse the lighting, please, because I don't know where my little thing is. um, I pulled some Dove. This is aloe and eucalyptus. So that definitely pairs well with the scents from the candle that's in here. So I think we're going that route. Um, hey, Miss B's Baskets and More, Grand Rising. Monique, hey. How are you? I'm working on an adult Easter basket. I do have some of the new prayer cards. However, they are blue and then the other one's like a pink. And I can't find them right this second. And I want to get this, I need to get this out today. So I have to make a decision on the journals and the prayer cards to know if I need to literally get in my vehicle and go hunt down some stuff. Because if I can't pull this off, then I need to actually acquire what I need today. Because this is going out tonight. Well, first thing in the morning. So I considered that tonight. So the prayer cards that I was able to find are these yellow. It's got yellow, some pink. It's like a blue, kind of some more pinks. And then I got this one that's kind of like the skyline. So we got the darker at the bottom, and then it kind of fades away. So, but that's more of a purple. So I'm not sure. And then I have this inspirational journal, which is a beautiful day begins with a beautiful mindset from the $1.25 and up tree. I like that it has the darker greens in it, not necessarily the pink. And then this one says, "My grace is all you need." So I like this one also, but I don't know that I want to put that much floral in there, even though it's a lighter color. So these are the items that I have. I also pulled a Dream Girl, of course, the black and white packaging, and a little artificial flower. So if I don't like the grasses, then I may put something like this in there. And I can always pop this flower off and put some other flower on there that may bring this, to light. But it all depends on which way we go. Because if I use the yellow, the prayer cards with the yellow in it, this particular flower might not be the worst thing ever. Maybe. We'll see. So, and I can't find tape. So we're kind of working with all kind of stuff going on right now. And I just had the tape because I was working on these Barbie concepts before I started on this, which is crazy to me. So that's what I got. So now I'm trying to figure out which ones I want to use as far as the candle is concerned. I'm thinking I'm really not particular about, yeah, you need a little more space. That candle, now this candle is better because it's smaller, but is it really better? I don't think so. I don't think so. I don't think so. We also have Dream Girls. Is that coming out of the purse? Is it standing back here? What is it doing? We shall see. Hey, Angela Norris. Welcome to the live. I'm working on an adult Easter basket. And I kind of want these handles up. But I don't want to take this loose and then not like it. And now I have handles in the way. You know what I mean? To show that it's a crossbody. I could fishing line that so that it stands up, and I loop it up there so she'll see it's a bag. That'll give it a little more presence, maybe. Ah, don't unravel. I'll never be able to get you back right. Here, let's close you up. Hold on. See there? That's what I'm talking about. I want you to stay inside if I need you to stay inside. Let's snap you back up before I make a mess. Alright, and it's about to fall out of here. Alright, so this is what I have. So, I'm trying to figure out the candles. So, we got a couple of different options. We have the black and white. We have the green. Y'all see that? Let's not make it lighter. Oh, that's what I meant to do. Turn that off. I'm looking. I don't want that hanging off the edge. It'll probably stay out. I really want this candle inside, if it's going to be in here, like down inside of this box, inside of this basket. Alright, so I'll put something in here and make that come up some. That allows more room. What are you thinking? What are you thinking? Do we like the clear or do we like the black? And let's find something to put back here in this space. No comments from the chat? Y'all have any suggestions? Let me hook y'all up. Alright. I think this is too big. But something this thin would definitely work. Alright. You'll need a little more stuffing over there. Prayer cards are kind of scarce. Yeah, they are. They are. I have like I say, I have the blue ones and the yellow ones. The blue ones and the pink ones, the most recent ones. I have those, but these were some of the older ones that I had in my stash. So I got those. I pulled those out, and these are the only two journals that I have, inspirational journals. So I have those also. So that's what I'm dealing with, because I'm trying to keep black as my color, one of my colors, which I will do a very large, probably black velvet bow and something else. Greens and whites maybe, or something else that I pull, maybe even some golds, since the purse has gold hardware. And I think the writing on the decorative thing here is also gold hardware. Gold tones. So I'll probably do a black, green, and something else bow. And we'll see. In the words of LBE, make it do what it do. I know, right? Yes, ma'am. Lisa Bell, hey, hey, hey. Grand Rising. So I put this box back there just to kind of hold space, because this container doesn't go all the way back. And if I use this flower, then it's going to need a little bit more space than this container is going to allow for in the back. So I got this flower, but I also have these grasses. And I like the grasses because they're in a black container. And I just stuck this in here because I don't know where it's going to go. Some Dove, the wine glass rack, some wine glasses, a decorative box. There's also a notebook in here. Pretty green floral design. So I got that in there. Which I like it, but it's not necessarily one of these. So I could do something like, since there are pinks in here, if I used this one back here, this bit back here. Maybe. No, I can't because I put glue on there. Tape. So if I use that one, it kind of pulls with the pinks over here. But now it's pulling pink into this situation. Which I could kind of do that. I probably could get away with that because they don't necessarily have to see that. But I don't know. I don't know. What say you guys? What y'all say? What y'all think? Did that help any? Not really. Just stay up there for 1 minute. I think I like the green candle and the black thingy. and that. I do like those. That's going to cover that up. I don't know. I don't particularly want to go looking for any more, for any prayer cards. I know that. Right there, possibly. It's shaping up to look like a 360. I'm just filling up space. I'm not liking these cards. I don't want to leave my house. I don't want to go outside. All the stuff that I have, there's got to be something that I can do with this. She wants an inspirational journal, but she doesn't necessarily have to see it. So I can put it in there. I can put those prayer cards in there too and leave this as is. But it kind of seems like it's missing something. I need a little more color, a pop of color or something. So I could do the pinks, but with her liking earth tones and stuff like that, I didn't necessarily want to do that. Pulling in pink. But we may have to, because I got to lighten this up a little bit. I need something. It's missing something. And my basket's crooked. That candle may allow for these cards and that flower. Kind of, sort of, not really. Pulling some yellows or some golds in. Hey, Ivory Kisses, Grand Rising, welcome to the live. So it's make a decision time. I like the second look better with the yellow. Really cute. Thank you. Yeah, I think that did help it some. Switching it out. But I feel like it may need a larger candle or something over here. This is kind of small on this side. But I don't want to do too much because we already got this big dove over here. But I guess I can put the dove there. But then that still pulls. Well, I guess it's fine. This probably can't go. Yeah. Let's put the dove here. Actually, oh, that's back to where we were before. It's just on a different side. This is the black plant. with this little black candle. I'm gonna go get a big candle. I need a taller candle. And that still pulls in some of that pink. And if that's the case, then I probably could actually do those cards back there. Yeah, we'll see. I'll cut that and slide it over into there some and have it flush so you won't really see it, but she'll also have inspirational cards. Alright guys, I think that's what I'm going to do. That. Then we pulled in some yellow and some pink. That gives me another little color to play with. She's got a black vase, a black candle. I'm loving this candle though. I want her to have this. It's just an odd shape. Yeah, I think I'm done. I'm going to keep fumbling around with this thing until I figure out something. I think we're going to go this route. And then I'll put something over here in front of this. Alright guys, well, that's it and that's all. I would secure all of this stuff, but I don't have any tape right here. And I don't want to leave y'all just sitting here while I go hunt tape down, because I may end up outside and everywhere looking for tape. This is a min loofah. What you guys got planned for today? What type of baskets are you working on? Have you moved on to Easter? I mean to Mother's Day, or are you still working Easter? I am still working Easter. I have a couple orders to get out. So I got this one. I got a baby Easter basket. Well, he's not a baby. He's like I think 2-year-old baby. Still doing Easter, Miss Betty? So I got those ones to get out. Oh, and I think I need to go ahead and do my grandkids' gifts now if I'm going to do them while I have my stuff out. Because I'm getting to the point now where I'm packing up some of the characters that I haven't used. So I'm like, I think I need to go ahead and do theirs. But I got to get these ones out. Still wrapping and bowing Easter. I know that's right. I think I said I wanted to use this candle. So let's cut the warning off of here. But I have, I would like to say over 100. I know I have said over 100. But I have 78 on my sheet. And I know I have like 3 more boxes in there that I kind of need to still revamp. Well, one box is just, it just needs, bows and price tags. So the gifts have been completed. I just need to put the bows and the price tags on them. And then the other 2 boxes probably need revamping. So that's why I say I have over 100. My apologies. Y'all know how the noise go. I have over 100 Mother's Day gifts already completed. Some of them will be going outside with me for Easter. So but I think that's giving me just a little bit of leeway to be able to continue working on Easter. So all I did was use my scissor to score out an X around the price tag, and then I used my heat gun, blow dryer, put a little bit of heat on it, and that loosened up the glue under there, and then I just picked that particular portion down and resealed the label on the bottom. They still have all of their warnings and all that kind of stuff. I don't like giving them barcodes, but they'll be okay. But at least I was able to get the price off of there. And this particular price, there's no price on this one. That's good. No price on that. I need to figure out what I want to do with this bag. Let's take this hangy thing off. So that gave me a little leeway with Easter. I mean, with Mother's Day. So but I still need to get busy. I need to get busy. So I want to move a lot of product. I know how Mother's Day has done me in the past, so I'm gonna focus on that. Easter's new to me, and because I have a lot of, I don't know if y'all heard me, but I'm new to Easter street sales. This is my first year. So, I don't know, I don't necessarily have the clientele going in that I do for Mother's Day. So that's why I'm just like, yeah, I need to be working on Mother's Day because Easter is an experiment at this point. Can y'all believe this purse was $27? $27. But it's cute. It really is cute. So I took that off. There's nothing on there. I don't think I'm using any of these. That doesn't have one. These inspirational journals has a price on it. So let's go get our tape. Oh man, I can't get this out of here. Tape in here too. Alright. Now price. Let's slide you back. Bring you back. Those scissors up. Pick that up. Now I need those and those. I had told myself that I was not going to do what I did the previous years, where I just made and then went back to wrap at the end. Now, my first year I did that, but it was primarily because I didn't have bags, and I didn't know exactly what size bags to be getting. So I didn't order any bags until, like, not long before it was time for me to go street selling. So by the time my bags came in, I was just like, okay, well, I'll just take a day and just wrap everything. Child, that day turned into like a whole week of me wrapping gifts. I had like 200 gifts, and I wasn't doing multiples at that time or anything like that. So everything was individual, like individual concepts. So a lot of them were different sizes, all that kind of stuff. I had some similar, what do you call it, containers. So I was able to kind of gauge that way. But I was like, man, it took so long for me to get that stuff bagged up. And while I had told myself, okay, well, I'll do this after, I get finished. I'll move on to this next thing. And, it should only take me a day to get all this stuff bagged up. By that time, it was like I say, it took me a week. So when I did get finished with it, I didn't have much time to complete all of those other little small last minute things that I wanted to do. So I was learned my lesson then that I should not be waiting until the end to wrap, and that's just me personally. It takes me way too long to get them done, and then time gets away from me, and by the time my momentum has picked up, now I'm at a point where I have no choice but to bag this stuff up. You know, if I'm gonna hit the streets in the next X number of days, I gotta make sure this is getting bagged. I put that on there kind of tight. I can't even get that in. Okay, there you go. So I kind of think I learned my lesson with that. But we got to do what we got to do because I still have a lot of them. Heck, I still have bundles in there that hadn't even been wrapped. So that's why I'm trying to decide if I'm going to add snacks and stuff to them or if I'm going to leave them as is. And just close them up, and then that way I don't have to rebag them if I need to store them a little longer than Easter. But I also don't want to have that mindset. I want to just know, you know, it'll happen. It's gonna sell. No, I did that there, and that there. And then put those up there to camouflage the pink on that side. See what we can get done without having tape. Okay, oh my goodness. There's a little speck of dust in here. I thought it was a doggone. It's like this stuff off of, well, it's off of some plant, off of some flower. But it's on a piece of something in here. I thought it was a doggone animal, but it's not. That would have been ridiculous. I don't want her to think it's an animal either. Yeah, that's just fuzz. That's crazy. I was gonna say I need to get something clean down in there, but it's like resin or something at the bottom. Let's see. Oh. Have you guys decided if you're doing anything new and adventurous for Mother's Day? Or do you guys kind of keep the same concepts from your previous years? I'll have to tape you or strap you down or something, buddy. I don't want to tape it yet in case I have to take that flower off of there, but I think I'm going to have to. But that will require tape that I don't have. Well, I'll just go ahead and show you guys the look, what I have decided that I'm going to do with it. and then I'll go ahead and get it closed up, and I'll get a short out um, with the information, or the finished look, should I say. So, this is what I come up with. Adult Easter basket. We have some prayer cards and an inspirational journal, as well as a journaling book, a notebook. I also have a wooden box, an olive green or emerald green crossbody bag. She's got some invigorating eucalyptus oil dove, and I wanted to put this eucalyptus candle in there, and I may still put it in on this side. May. I like to change the concept up. I do too. I do too. That's why I pull a lot of different things, to try to figure out what I like in there better. So I think this is a little bit of a different thing that I've offered before. So we got the wine glasses, a little desk decor, the wine glass rack, the dove that just fell. Don't break. Did you break? No, I didn't. The dove, and I think I'm going to put a candle over here. I may even put a smaller loofah. I don't know. We shall see. I don't think I'm going to put that loofah, but we'll figure it out. So that's what I got going on. The only other option was this black and white candle. That could go in there. So we may use that or this to go with the eucalyptus. So, hey, Miss Dorothy Anderson. Hi there. Hey, Shamika Grand Rising. Welcome to the live. I was just finishing up, should I say. This is my take for custom order for an adult Easter gift. So, this is what I have. I have a couple of other items that I've been toying with. Some Dream Girl perfume. The recipient's favorite color is black with green running a second, a dark green running a close second. So I pulled out this dark green bag. She likes earthy scents and things like that. So I figured this would go. I ended up switching out this candle, even though I love the vase on this. Switching out this vase or potted flower for this little glass one, which allowed me to pull in the only prayer cards that I have. Well, not really the only, but this is the other set that I have. And then I have this other journal. And instead of me having to leave and go find more prayer cards or journals or anything like that, I figured I would work with what I have. So, and also the yellow did give me a little something more to play with regards to colors for my shred and or my bow. So I'll probably do a black velvet bow, some green, a dark green or some type of green, a couple of different greens, and probably throw in some gold because we have gold hardware, gold in the prayer cards. If I use this, there's gold lettering in there also, and some gold on the wordings on this decorative box. So I think it'll be pretty. This is what I've come up with. You guys let me know what y'all think down in the comments, because I am going to post this later on. We've been up here for an hour. Let me get off of this thing. But I wanted to show you what I've been working on. So, yeah. I may be back in a little while if you guys would like, because I'm working Barbie. So I got 1, 2, 3 Barbies up here on my counter. So I may bring you guys back in. I don't know if you can see Barbie. Y'all see Barbie over there? So we got 3 more Barbies up here. So, yeah. Oh, and I got to do that baby gift too. Thank you, Monique. I appreciate it. So if you guys, and the ones of you who are in here, who are still in here, I appreciate you. After this post, and anybody else that does a live, when you guys watch the live or see the live, and then the video ends up posted, If you could, it would be awesome if you go ahead and leave a comment. It's going to show that you've already liked it because you liked it during the live. But if you can leave a comment on the video after it posts, that'll be awesome. Because I know sometimes I'll click on something that posts later on. It doesn't give me a notification again, but if I realize that there's other videos that I may have already looked at, I'll go ahead and try to leave a comment. And y'all know my comments, some of them are real generic because I'm crunch for time and I would rather leave a comment than sit there and try to type out, something intimate or specific to your video. So you may get a very nice gift or super cute concept or thank you for sharing, that kind of stuff for me because I'm running through them. If I've already watched them overnight, if they've looped and replayed overnight, I'll go back in the morning and look at my history and see which videos I actually watched or which ones played. And then I'll go through and copy and paste it and make sure I like each one of them. So you may get, a lot of them coming from me at the same time. Do know that I probably watched your video. Pretty sure I watched it. But with it being on loop or on replay while I'm sleeping, then it gives you another view and some more watch time. So that's what I do. So if y'all see that, know that's what's going on with me. But after you see those videos that you were already present for the live, go back through if you can. It would really help out that person's channel if you also leave a comment. I've noticed that the live videos don't have nearly as many comments as the actual videos do. And I think that's because a lot of people are present during the live. So that's just something I wanted to bring up to you guys, um, especially for all the other content creators. And I am at 962 or 960 viewers, no, subscribers. So I'm about 40 away from 1,000 subscribers. And I can honestly say I did not think any of this would we would be here. I would even be at 900 and something because it was never my intent to really do YouTube as a anything other than to be able to show the other basket makers that this is what I was talking about. So if I was telling them about X, Y, and Z during in the chat, then I at least wanted to be able to post a picture or a video or something to kind of show them what I was talking about. So that's kind of how I started posting stuff. So I definitely didn't foresee 900 and something people, let alone almost 1,000. So I'm very appreciative of the people who have subbed and for you guys coming and checking out my videos and seeing what all I've got going on. And of course, it's always shenanigans over here, whether it's basket making or renovations or shoppings or any of the things. But I do appreciate you guys. So if you know of anybody who may not have saw me, share me out. Let them see. So hopefully I can get some more subbies and we can find some awesome things to do for a giveaway or something. I don't know. You probably end up getting inventory from me. So yeah, we'll get that figured out. So yeah. Entrepreneur Miss Dorothy says, "Love it, sister. Thank you. Really beautiful. I appreciate you. Yes, ma'am. I watch a lot of people on TV and go back to comment on my phone. Yes, Shamika. Yep. That's why I just go back to my history and go back and just do it all at once because I'll be working and I may get a notification that somebody's live. So I'll hit the live, say hey, and put my phone down and keep working. So, after they go off, another somebody comes on or I'll set, turn on another basket maker and it'll start playing. And before I know it, it's cycled through 5, 7 different videos and stuff. So I just go back through to my history and make sure I just go back and put my comments in because that keeps me from the starting and stopping and all of that. And I end up doing all kind of stuff, editing videos and everything when I need to be focusing. So definitely. Oh, and I found if I can't comment from my phone, I can go to my computer and comment. Oh, very nice. I may have to go do that because there's quite a few people I can't comment under anymore, primarily because of the admin activity. I did get a confirmation from YouTube pretty much about my inability to comment on channels. So that's why y'all see me requesting to not be an admin. I don't think I've ever really requested to be an admin. People have just assigned me
Especially a lot of the early on content creators we all kind of started at the same time. Because I had been in the background watching, so I kind of and I've admin for moderated, should I say, for other types of live streaming and things like that. So I kind of knew some of the early on do's and don'ts. So I was trying to make sure everybody was kind of on board with how this could happen and how you can keep those trolls out and all that kind of stuff. But of course, that does come with repercussions. So a lot of kicking people out of lives and removing comments and things like that can stagnate that person's channel. So it's important that you have an understanding with your admin so that they'll know what's acceptable and what's not acceptable during your lives. And then that way they'll be able to help the content creator during the live and do what's best for them. A lot of these people are okay with a lot of the comments that's being made unless they're rude or derogatory, that kind of a thing. So there will be comments that you guys see in people's lives that you may not like, but that content creator is not having a lot of that removed because it does actually hurt their channel. So I don't do a lot of kicking out and all that kind of stuff. So y'all will see me sitting in the live without doing anything. Well, I've already talked with that content creator, and I know that they don't want me just kicking people out because it's stagnating their channel. So they're aware of that. Not that we've talked personally about it, but they've made it clear that they don't like or don't want me kicking just because removing people from the chat just because they're making comments. For spam comments, they gotta go. Kids, they gotta go. If you put hi in the chat 15 times, you're gonna be out by your third hi. You're gonna be out of there. Um, so there's stuff, anything derogatory, it's out. Political type stuff, I may or may not warn you, but 9 times out of 10, I'm gonna kick you out of here too. So there's some things that I just don't play about because I don't want that on people's channels. But that may be why you'll notice admins are not actively kicking people out of chats because it does hurt that person's channel if they have a lot of that type of activity, as well as the person that's doing the kicking. So that's why a lot of us moderators aren't able to comment on different people's channels that we mod for because of that channel having a lot of kicks or removals and stuff. So I just want to kind of let you guys know it's okay. We see them, and the person that's doing the talking sees them too. And sometimes we're going to let that stuff go because it will adversely affect your channel growth. So I just wanted to bring that up because I know y'all see me everywhere. So I just wanted to let y'all know that's kind of what's going on sometimes. I'm going to do the same thing. The same thing with what, Monique? Hi, Russell. Welcome to the live. Hey, Miss Aunties and more. Hey, hey, hey. I was in the middle of running my mouth. My bad. Congratulations. Thank you, Shamika. Love you too, Monique. I'm ready to celebrate. I know, right? I was like, man, I didn't. It's one of them things. Thank you for that information. You're welcome, Auntie. You are welcome. You are welcome. Yeah, it's just kind of letting people know because y'all be sometimes y'all be mad. Why the admins ain't doing nothing? Because these people told us to leave them folk alone. So yes, it may ruffle your feathers, but if the person is like, don't remove them unless there's something derogatory or inappropriate or something like that, then I kind of try to stand by that. Like I say, unless they get to spamming or doing something, they ain't got no business, then I'm gonna put them out of there for real. And that's just me. That's not all the moderators. So I just, like I say, I kind of try to keep up with what's going on. And since I've had these type of duties for a number of years, I figured I would bring that information to the community, and that's kind of why I even did the moderation because there were a lot of new people starting channels and the trolls were hard and heavy. Like they was just out there messing with them folk all the time. So I wanted them to know, hey, you can put them off your channel. You can block them. You can assign yourself a moderator so that they can help you, read the chats and all that kind of stuff. So that's kind of how I was telling people this is what you can do to stop that type of activity if it's throwing you off, if you're having a hard time keeping focused, because that's what trolls want to do. They want to control the conversation. They want to have sidebars. They want to do all of this stuff to take anybody's attention off of what the content creator's doing. So if that's talking bad, if that's being political, if that's doing what, that's what they come on and do. They ain't got no better thing to do with their time. That's what trolls are. So if they need somebody to assist them with keeping them off of that channel while they're starting to be able to do their content, then I was making sure they knew you can assign a moderator so that can happen. I was not requesting to be moderators because it's a lot of work, and I take it seriously because I want to help. I know I feel like the person who's asked that of me expects me to actually help them. So, but the other side of that is I'm also a gift basket designer. So with me doing hundreds of gifts per holiday, also, I can't be active on all the chats all the time. So a lot of people have a lot of other moderators now, so they can start letting me go. I can come off of moderator duties because, truth be told, I may not be able to make all of the lives anymore. So I just wanted to put that out there. But thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm not going to be kicking out everyone. I mean, it's up to you, Monique. It's just, and it all depends. Like some of our content, some of our basket making brothers and sisters are relatively new to speaking to people on camera or in front of other people. So some of this stuff is difficult. They don't be on camera. You know what I'm saying? So it's like the trolls are one additional thing. Um, so it's just in an effort to help out. You know what I'm saying? We were doing it, and at least I was. But then I needed people to know, hey, it does hurt your channel. If you have too much of that going on. So that's why I don't do it as much. Plus, like I say, I'm working a lot now, so I don't. At one point I was literally pulling over. If I was driving to and from, I was pulling over and sitting somewhere for an entire hour while people did lives because there were just that many trolls coming on, and I was wanting to help them because they were new and losing focus and not able to really conduct their live the way they wanted to. So I'm sitting in the parking lot for 45 minutes moderating the chat so that they can show you some stuff they bought from the store. Like that takes time out of my day. And it wasn't necessarily something that I always have time for. So I was just wanting y'all to know that's just a little behind the scenes, give y'all a little bit of information. Try to pass on as much as I can to you guys. So I did want to let you all know that. But with that being said, I've now talked another 15 minutes. So we're definitely going to go get off of here. Like I say, this is what I ended up doing. I appreciate you guys sticking and staying, listening to me talk, and watching me design this gift. I think it's going to be cute. I'm going to add some more stuff. I think I am going to go with a black shred. I don't know if another color shred would be doing too much, but I kind of feel like I want to lighten it up a little bit. I don't want to do the natural. Here, I can show you the natural since you're here. And you sat here and listened to me all the time. I think I have a natural. Well, not this natural, for sure. But y'all know which natural I'm talking about. The little wood one that we use for like fruit baskets and stuff. Like I have this natural, but I think it's actually kind of pulling with some of that yellow in there. But I don't know if it was just a gift and not necessarily a custom gift. I probably would do the yellow. But I think I want to stick with the black. I'm liking the black base on it, so I think I will stick with the black. And this was not going to be what I was using. This is much thicker. That other stuff is like the thinner one. And LB was right. That it lasts a long time. I got like 2 bags of it. Like probably a year and something ago. And I'm still working on those bags. So, thank you guys so much for joining. I appreciate you watching and your interaction and helping me figure this thing out. Let me know down in the comments how you like this gift. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe. And I will see you on the next live or video. You guys have an amazing rest of your day, and I'll talk to you soon.
Bye.